will not read, three times because time is a lot short. Translation by Srivan Gesesi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Maitreya said, Swayambhu Manu begot three daughters in his wife, Shatarupa, and their names are Akuti, Devahuti, and Prasuti. Please repeat. Sri Maitreya said, Swayambhu Manu begot three daughters in his wife, Shatarupa, and their names. Even in the Suruchi's case also, she said, if you read carefully, Suruchi told Dhruva, just like your grandfather Swayambhu Manu has done it, you just follow him. He knows he is intensely attached to the Lord. He attained perfection. You just follow that. What Suruchi told is correct. But she showed by example. Not only she told X, you should worship the Lord. He can only give you what you need, material benefit, spiritual benefit. But you follow that example, Swayambhu Manu's example. So that's why Swayambhu Manu is a great devotee. First Manu, but a great devotee. Exemplified again and again, instructing many examples, how he practiced his life. In both cases, Priyavrata's case also Swayambhu Manu comes. So that is, they play important roles. Devotees, sadhus always concerned about their children, concerned about others. Always, they are not concerned about themselves. Sadhu means they are concerned about others. Because on behalf of the Guru, they are taking on their shoulders Guru's business. This is Guru's business. This is Prabhupada's business. That becomes our business. As Vaisheshika Prabhu written that book. This becomes our business. Taking on the shoulder, concerning for others. So how we should cultivate, how we should progress, how to do it in a pleasing way to Prabhupada. This is the point. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Om Ajnanatimrandasya Gnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namokam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Krupa Tamaham Mande Sri Gurum Devatarin Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Krupa Sindhubhaya Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Ananta Gaudiya Vaishnava ki jai. I was praying this morning also because I have read this purport. So anybody who is a preacher, important instruction. It is not, you are not instructing others. First you instruct yourself. First you have to instruct yourself. First, when you read Prabhupada books, Prabhupada, what if you are need to give class, first understand that instructions are for you first, then for others. Otherwise, it really doesn't transform you, transform others also. As reflecting what Prabhupada has written. As a whole fourth canto is showing that. Let me not offend any Vaishnava. Let me be pleasing to a Vaishnava, sadhu. As begging for the Lord and Prabhupada and the Guru Parampara. Because it's not easy. To recognize a Vaishnava is not easy. On top of it, to act pleasingly, serving them, proper attitude, it's not easy because we are so conditioned. Day after day, we are engaged in so many activities. When we meet a sadhu, completely our behavior changes. This is not so good for our practice. So that's it. You have to be submissive, you have to pray. Only by prayers and submission we can change our attitude. Otherwise, it's not possible. Tasyaso durtam. Yasya hi svavasya tasyaso duratikrama. Lord Prabhupada is good in this. It's very difficult to change our behavior. So whether it's a prayers, submission has to be there. And see the purport. What is it telling? Prem se go. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Sri Rupa Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhaktam ki jai. Purport by Prabhupada. First of all, let us offer double attention. So please see this paragraph, how Prabhupada is writing. Whom is he submitting? Exactly like this we have to follow. When? Once in a while? No. Every day. Before chanting, before hearing. So this is the submission. This is the submission. You will see that. So that's Om Namo Bhagavate, all this we chant. Even in Chaitanya Charitamrita, don't think that for Chaitanya Charitamrita only Jai Sri Chaitanya Jai is. No. You see Prabhupada classes, you will see that. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva, there also. Yeah. Both Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna is non-different. So when Chaitanya Charitamrita, what Krishnadas Kaviraj is writing, immediately you will see the Bhagavatam verses. Because what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Bhagavatam Amala Puran. When you chant Bhagavatam, what is Om Namo Bhagavate there? So that's why there also you can chant that one, this one, both. In Prabhupada classes, you will see that. Yes, there is nothing wrong in it. You may have questions sometimes. First of all, let us offer our respectful obeisance unto our spiritual master, Om Vishnupada Sri Srimad. See the submission, the way he is writing. He could have written just Bhakti Siddhanta, but what he is writing? What is he writing? This submission has to be there in us. Om Vishnupada Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, by whose order I am engaged in the Herculean task of writing commentary on the Srimad Bhagavatam as the Bhakti Vedanta purports. By his grace, same way we have to contemplate. Who has helped us? Who has brought me here first? If I am doing something, who has brought this? Who has helped? We have to contemplate on them. We have to be submissive to them. We have to pray to them. Whoever is helping, especially our spiritual master, the sadhus, Vaishnavas who has helped, and Parampara Acharyas, Rupa Goswami. See how Prabhupada is submitting. As the Bhakti Vedanta, by his grace, we have finished 3 cantos already, and we are just trying to begin the 4th canto. By his divine grace, let us offer our respect to him. See that? Prabhupada is showing the path. Unto Lord Chaitanya, who began this Krishna conscious movement of Bhagavad Dharma 500 years ago. Through his grace, let us offer our respect to 6 Goswamis. Rupa Raghunatha Pade Haive Akuti Bhuje Vase Yugala Priti. Otherwise, you cannot get Radha Krishna Prem. No possible. 6 Goswamis, you have to submit every day. You cannot forget them. If you are in this Sampradaya, you better submit 6 Goswamis. Otherwise, you cannot kick out Anardas. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami writing. Who are we? We are speck in front of him. He's writing that. One day Guru, no, he's telling that Sri Rupa Raghunatha, what is that last line? Sri Rupa Raghunatha Bhatta, Sri Jiva Bhatta Gopal, but then he is writing. So, Guron Abhishta Puran, Vignanas Abhishta Puran. You submit 6 Goswamis, your Anardas, nothing, no blocks on your path. Everything will be kicked out. We have to submit like this. That's what Prabhupada is writing. And then let us offer our respect to Radha and Krishna. The spirit, this is the ultimate destination, but you have to go through this Sampradaya. If you don't, that's it, don't try to jump. I always want to be with Radha and Krishna. I want that only service. No, everything is service. Cleaning is service. Cooking is service. Pot cleaning is also service. Everything is service. Don't try to jump there every time. I want that. No. First you submit. Then you can desire. And the spiritual couple who enjoy eternally in Vrindavana with their cohort boys, damsels and Vrajam, let us offer our respectful obeisances too. See, this is all. This is also very important. See what writing Prabhupada. All the devotees, eternal service of Supreme Lord. That's why Vanchakalpadharubhya says there. Other than that also, when you are chanting before that, this you have to submit. That is anyway there. Prabhupada's process is already given. When you do Tulsi Parana, 10 offenses, all these are there. That's why exactly we are telling in earlier class. Follow exact prescription. What goes on at temple, what Prabhupada has given, exact process you do even at home. Don't simply pick up the beads and chant. That is not our process. You follow the pre-meditative things. Then only you can properly attentively chant. Otherwise, you cannot chant. That's why Sikshastakam is there for this reason only. The earlier class I was telling. Intensity of attachment, your chanting will lead to intense separation. Your ecstasy will come and intense separation. If the intensity of attachment, you're not waking up, you're not chanting your rounds properly, absolutely you cannot come to the ecstatic stage. You cannot kick out your anarthas. You cannot come to the intense separation last verse. Not possible. Not possible. And it has to go with humility, 3rd verse. That means humility to the sadhu, guru. Then only you cannot come to this stage, kick out anarthas. Otherwise not possible. That's why Prabhupada is writing, showing this path. 4th canto is full of fruitive action, full of enjoyment spirit, from Daksha to all the way end. You have to kick out that. We are much more lower stage than all of them. Whoever characteristics are being described, we're in the lower category. How much we have to be even more submissive. That is why Prabhupada has to write all this. He's showing us the path, how to kick out these things, this mentality we have in the heart. In the 4th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, there are 31 chapters. All these chapters describe the secondary creation by Brahma and Manus, but underlying the instructions are important. The Supreme Lord himself does the real creation, the 6 things we described, by agitating his material energy, that is Mahatattva, and then by his order, Brahma, the first living creature in the universe. So, 4th order you can understand also in this way. This is described in the canto 3, like the living entity generated by the embryos and eggs and seeds and what is the other one? The perspiration, 4. So that way also you can understand. And also, first Lord is creating then Brahma. So one by one, so and then this is going further down, not Swayambhu, not first sons. So in that way, many different ways you can understand this. the fourth order, this canto, how it is laid out, why these characters are only described. Each canto has a specific purpose, specific instructions. You have to understand. If you read Swayambhu Bhagavan Keshav Maharaj, he summarized these things, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, you can understand these things. That's why it is not easy. You read, you understand only limited. You have a lot to do with the hearing. From the advanced devotees and sadhus, and you have a lot to do with the hearing. Especially you have to read Prabhupada books and you have to hear from Prabhupada. Then you hear from others. If you don't do from Prabhupada, not going to work. It doesn't happen. Transformation cannot happen at that fast. No, the firstly, where we are, the expounding the population through his progeny, like Manu and other progeny living entities, and who work perpetually under the order of Supreme Lord. In the first chapter of this fourth canto, there are descriptions of three daughters we covered pretty much. So Manu and their descendant. The next six chapter describes the sacrifice performed by King Daksha, how it was spoiled. Thereafter, the activities of Maharaj Dhruva are described in 5 chapters. In 11th chapter, the activities of King Prithu are described. And the next 8 chapters are describing the activity of process. So 1, 6, 5, 11, 8. These are the sections, how it is laid out, 31 chapters. As described in the first verse of this chapter, Swayambhu Manu had 3 daughters named Akuti, Devahuti, Prasad. Of these 3 daughters, one daughter, Devahuti, has already been described. Kapila and Devahuti is canto 3, 26th chapter, 25th chapter is very important. Glories of devotion, pay attention there. In every purport is supremely important. Some of the verses are very important, middle ones especially. Along with her husband, Kavardhan Muni and her son Kapila Muni, in this chapter, the descendants of first daughter Akuti will specifically be described. Swayambhu Manu was the son of Brahma. Brahma had many other sons, but Manu's name specifically mentioned first because he was a great devotee of the Lord. The Cha is also there because he has also sons, not only daughters, he has sons, great devotees. Uttanapada and Priyavrata. Uttanapada son Dhruva is a great devotee and Priyavrata is another great devotee. So many instructions we have to learn from him. In this verse, there is also word Cha indicate that besides the 3 daughters mentioned, Swayambhu Manu also had 2 sons. So the important instructions we pretty much covered. We'll cover a little bit about Nityananda Trayodasi. So Nityananda Prabhu's pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu meeting Nityananda Prabhu, where he described many places described. We are discussing from the Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Mangal. There it is describing that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, before that he's telling that he called few of them. So in Srivasangan, this is happening. Murari, so please meditate. Meditate on the Lord. Then he is meditating on the Lord. Then he told Murari Gupta specific instructions. So he has given so Murari, Mukunda, and then Ramai Pandit, Srivas. So he has showed Ramachandra form to Murari Gupta. And then he come to Srivas. He was telling Ramai Pandit and other 3 brothers. Serve Srivas Thakur very nicely. Very nicely and follow his instructions. That's why we are telling Sadhu Guru, you have to, even there also same instruction is there. Sadhu Guru, you have to follow. The Mahaprabhu instructing all of them. Now you go, our beloved, our Lord is here, Nityananda Prabhu is there. Let us go and find it. You, Murari, and Mukunda, you 3 of you go, is there in this village in Nadia only. Navadvip Dham has come. Then they went to where Nandanacharya Prabhu's place, but they couldn't find. They searched everywhere. They couldn't find it. When they came back, so then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took all of them. Now I'll show you. Then he took and he met. There is describing the beauty of Nitai. Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu, how beautiful he is. He is describing that Lord Nityananda Prabhu, first of all, he said it. I've searched everywhere, whole Navadvip, whole everywhere, all over the world. But I couldn't find the Lord. I couldn't find. So now I heard that Lord has appeared in Navadvip. So that's why now I have come in search of that. Now I have find you. I caught you. So they were touching their feet and dancing and embracing. So they couldn't. It's an intense separation. Tears are flowing down. It's a great ecstatic moment. How the Lord is showing how to have a respect, faith, submission, love for the Lord, as well as sadhu, guru. So very, very important point. There Chaitanya Mahaprabhu describing or Lochan Das Thakur is describing Nitai's beauty. How he is wearing with yellow turban cloth yellow waistcloth, so beautifully resplendent. He has the golden bracelets, so golden necklace and inlaid jeweled earrings. He has beautiful description is there. So beautiful looking, gorgeous, so beautiful. Nitai's beauty has been described. So that's how we should contemplate, we should serve. For Nityananda Trayodasi, as we hear these pastimes, each and every pastime, there are specific instruction for us what we can do. So, how Lord wants us to do, how Sri Prabhupada wants us to serve on Nityananda, what we should offer in his dressing, in his cooking, everything. How we should invite the guests and sadhus, how we should serve them, or the new people we should serve them. So many things we are supposed to contemplate, meditate, and execute, plan it. So many things we have to do. This is what festival means. Utsava is for Utsaha. Utsava you do properly, then you will have Utsaha. If you don't do Utsava properly, you cannot develop your enthusiasm. It is not possible, Baba. It is not possible. So Lord likes these Utsavas. Your concentration has to be there. Then you can develop enthusiasm. Utsaha, Nishya, Dhairya. If that is not there, not possible. Utsaha, you cannot develop it. So what is the time already? To 7 or 8 already. Many other things can be covered, but at least Dhruva Maharaj's verse is very, very important. So 4, 8, 12, 4, 11, I'll specifically mention 3 verses, which the first instruction Suruchi is giving. That is important, especially the 4, 4, 9, 11. Yeah, that is a famous verse. In this fourth canto, this verse for sure we should remember. Dhruva Maharaj intensely asking the Lord to always hear the glories from the devotees. Intense hearing with great submission. Shruti Parayana. Then only you can cross over this birthday. Otherwise, it is not possible. So that's when you will hear. If you don't have any attraction, attachment for sadhus are coming and going. But no, we are not there. Or even if you are there, there is no respect. There is no enthusiasm to hear from them. What they have to say, you hear it after the day. If the sadhu goes away, you don't do anything about it. What sadhu has instructed, you have forgotten it. Then what can happen? So can sadhu help? No, he cannot help. Because he already told what is supposed to be done. But you forget it. That means you are not concentrating on serving sadhu, hearing sadhu, following his instructions, not there. Then how will you develop your pure devotion to Krishna? It is not possible. So that is the point. That's what Dhruva Maharaj is telling this 4911. Bhakti muhu pravahatam tvai me prasango bhuyad ananta mahatam amala asayanam enanjasa ulbasanam buruvyasanam. It's great. It's intoxicating and complicated mess we have created in life with fruitive enjoyment. But I and my and my body, I'm the great devotee. I'm so many things. Puja, pratishtha, you name it. Position, so many things, you name it. 100 things we have in the heart. But we are not able to. That is, we have to submit. Prabhupada exactly showed in this verse how to submit every day. Every day. Before chanting, regularly you submit. Before breaking the parna, process you have to follow exactly the prescription. If you don't follow it, you cannot get it. Bhuyad Ananta Mahata Amalasayanam Enanjasa Ulpasanam Uruvyasanam. Uruvyasanam. This is Uruvyasanam. We have that tendency. Bhavadvim, then what we have to do? Nesye Bhavat Guna Katamrita Panamat. You have to drink the nectar. That you have to be very attentive. You have to drink it and you have to apply it also. Dhruva Maharaj continued, oh, unlimited of kindly bless me. Submission is there. I may associate with great devotees. How? We discussed already. Who engage in your transcendental loving service constantly. As the waves of river constantly flow, such transcendental devotees are completely situated in uncontaminated state of life. By the process of devotion service, I shall surely be able to cross the nascent ocean of material on their strength. He's not thinking I am a great devotee. I can do it. No. He wants that power, strength, enthusiasm, everything to flow from sadhu to his heart. That's what he wants. So I shall surely be able to cross this nascent ocean, which is filled with the waves of blazing fire-like dangers. Every day we are going through that. What can we do? Because we have to maintain our family, pay the bills, and so many things we have to do. Even for temple, we have to pay so many bills. Every month, so many bills. So it will be very easy for me, for I am becoming mad to hear about your transcendental qualities and pastimes which are eternally existence. Proposed. This is significant point. Proposed writing in the purport. Please go back and refer this 4, 9, 11. And also, there's another verse, Thought I noted down, but this is the beginning, first chapter. Dirgham Susanti Param Vijnasya Param Ma Amangalam Tata. That was also, please refer the purport, important purport. So few of these verses are important, but we are already, time is up. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Gandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhaktamanda ki jai.
Hari bol.
Hare Krishna.
Started late, ended late. Yep. I'd like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day and weekend ahead. The Parna time today is from 7:20 to 10:29 a.m. We'd like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama.
Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Shri Nrsingo, Jai Nrsingo, Jai Jai Nrsingo, Praladesha, Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringam. Ugraviram,
Ugraviram Mahavishnu
Mukha
Tam Saruto
Madhikam, Vishnu
Nasingam Vishnam Bhadram Mrityu Namami.
Nrsinga Bhagwan ki jai,
Ki
Prahlad
Jai,
Maharaj ki
Ki
jai.
Jai.
There'll be a Sankranti special Govinda's buffet tomorrow. If you like to avail that, you're most welcome. We like to offer humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees.
Panchakalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhu Bhaveta Patitanam
Pavanebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo
Namo Namaha Vaishnavindaki
Ki Jai,
Granth Srimad Bhagavatam ki
Ki
jai.
Jai,
Prabhupada ki
Ki
jai.
Jai.
Premanande.
Hari Hari Bol.
Thank you, Krishna.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Hari
Hare
Bol.
Hare
Hare
Bol.
Krishna.
Hare